Hey, Brianna, here I come again, trying to fulfill my obligation to you as a father, doing a journal that you gave me. I told you I'd do a video of it, so here we go. This is Dad Trivia. My favorite sandwich. My favorite sandwich would have to be a bacon, lettuce, and cheese. I like BLTs. Still going through this book. Excuse me. Got a little cold. Mom was in the hospital the other day, and I must have picked something up there. Teenage years. How would I describe myself as a teenager? Pretty much of a jerk. I didn't do stupid things per se, but I was very shy and didn't particularly understand the opposite sex. How did you dress and style your hair as a teen? My hair was very bushy, so much so that when I was a kid, 50 years later, people remembered that. They remembered me to, oh, your hair was always so bushy. It's not bushy anymore, but it was when I was a kid. Very few close friends. Just two, actually. Two or three. Jim Sassman being up there and Frank Munz. Frank Munz was probably the one who initiated the relationship more than me, but I was so grateful to have him. I also had another close friend as a kid, as a teenager. People came and went, too. I had a friend named Mickey who was across the street, but he lost interest after a while. He was a little older than me, like maybe a year older than me. But I thought the world of him, but he had lost interest. When he moved away and I saw him later, he didn't want to have too much to do with me. And the other close friend, I'm trying to think. I don't think it was, a lot of people came and went as close friends, Special Friday or Saturday during your high school year? Nothing worth remembering. Did I have a curfew? Yeah, I went to bed between 9 and 9:30 every night. Did you date during your high school years? Not really. I went to proms, but I didn't date. That was like a point of contention for some of the girls in class. They were very upset. Not that I didn't date them, but nobody dated each other. Our class, we were all friends. We didn't really date that much. We were just good friends. Did you go to school dances? Yeah, I did. And I often had closer relationships with the younger girls and dated them. Well, dated them. I had an interest in them. A couple younger girls. What were the school dances? Very embarrassing. The school dances were very embarrassing, looking back at them. Who taught you to drive? My father taught me to drive. My first car was a little VW Beetle, which my dad eventually gave me when he got tired of it. I got to be an adult. I got married. He gave me the car. How old were you when you got your first car? 23. 1968 VW Beetle. What school activities or sports did you participate in? I played football, basketball, track, cross country. Those are my sports. But I only played football and basketball for 1 year because I was so bad at it. I was really light, too. I was very light. What did you like and dislike about high school? I wasn't a big fan of all the pressure to do well. I wasn't really good in school. I did my best, but I just, wasn't terrific at school. What were your grades like? I wasn't terrific at school. Did you have a favorite subject, a least favorite subject? I think my favorite subject was art, and I also liked physical science. I liked the teacher a great deal. What are a few favorite songs from your high school years? Let It Be was our class song. That was a song by the Beatles. That was the big song, our senior song. Knowing all you do now, what would you give to your teenage self? What would I give to my teenage self? Trust God. It's all going to be okay in the end. Trust God. They want me to write about a teacher, coach, or mentor who had significant impact on me growing up. Mr. Corey and Mr. Mick. I think I mentioned them before. What did you do after high school? Did you have a job? I worked at Burger King for a little bit, and that was a really bummer. I also, in college, I worked as a photographer. I took all the pictures for the school, for the university. I also did a multimedia presentation for college, which was like with slides and and movies, and it was for the introduction to the school. It was pretty good. Why did you make this choice for school? Because I was good in art, and I thought I was good in art until I got there. I saw how better everybody else was. If you went to college or trade school, what was your major focus? Art education. I wanted to be an art teacher. I also wanted to be a photographer, which I wound up doing both. How did that impact on me today? Made me patient, and it made me realize my limitations. I could do certain things, but I was never going to be Steven Spielberg. I was never going to be a professional photographer by Ansel Adams. God had different plans for me. And having God's plans take the foremost in my life was a big challenge for me because I wanted my way. And I just didn't have the patience to wait on God or the desire. I always thought if something's going to happen, I have to make it happen, that kind of thing. But eventually I grew up and realized that, God's way is perfect and to bend my will to His. God bless you, Brianna.